All right, traders, what's up? Mike here with the watch list video for Tuesday, December 12th. The SPY continues kind of a slow squeeze. Very, very impressive strength. Let me slide this over. If you didn't make it to chat today, Nick C gave the AMD back over 132. So it pierced 132 here, came back down. That typical second mouse entry, probably about $1 risk, maybe a little bit less. But went pretty quickly to 135, right? So there's a $3 move on it. At least 3R probably. A really nice post by Nick. He gave even a better idea in pre-market of how to handle it. But even the 132 worked. I'm proud of this trade, so that's why I'm putting this on here. SMTC. I posted it back over 2025. Has stat cats, short for stat catalysts, above and the 200-day. Didn't get near the 200-day, but the reason I like it was just a clean, non-panicky, what's the word? Non-stressful trade. That's what I'm looking for. The entry right there, 2026, is actually where I got filled. Took some out here at 2069 into what I would call upside shape, right? 3, 4, 5 candles in a row. And then took some more off at 21. Killed the rest somewhere. I didn't have much left. Somewhere around here, which you can't see on the chart, but right at the closing bell or maybe a few minutes before. But it was only about 20 cents risk. So this is, almost 4R right there. And it was just, like I said, just a clean setup. You had catalysts above. It was on the overnight watch list. So hopefully some of you took that with me. And then real quick, let me throw that up there for anybody watching my video for the first time. Pause the video and read that. All right. So what are the in-play stocks that we're going to be watching tomorrow and hopefully catch some trades in? JTAI, let me start with that one. I'm not sure why it popped, but it had a big move, massive volume, could have a continuation day tomorrow. Same thing with INVZ. INVZ did have a headline though. I'm not sure that JTAI did. Hopefully I'm not mixing those two up in my mind. But anyway, also a nice pop, could have a continuation day tomorrow. You guys know I'm in cash every night, so these are possible intraday setups tomorrow, but we start with the daily. We start with the in-play stocks. I know I say that a lot, but I want everybody to understand it. ALXO takes the danger out of it, right? You're not holding overnight. You're not susceptible to a gap down, ugly news overnight or in pre-market. Just takes the danger out of it if you have the luxury to be in front of your screens and A-plus setups on an intraday basis. To me, it's the safest way to trade. ALXO, big rip on Friday, inside day today, maybe a third day play there. CVNA, Carvana, an inside day. All right, so let me give you some numbers. The high today, 40.98. If you want to round it up to 41 in your brain, I would understand that. Friday's high, 41.34. So it's interesting over 41 tomorrow, depending on how it opens. You guys know how we trade. But over 41 would be a break of today's high. Then you've got another catalyst just 34 cents above. And then you've got another catalyst at 42.12, which is very close when you consider how Carvana CVNA can move, right? A lot of shorts in the name. So I like the looks of this one. BYND, speaking of a lot of shorts, there's a lot of shorts in this one, and it kind of broke recent highs today. A little bit higher than 10 in after hours, but definitely worth watching with all the shorts in that one tomorrow for an A-plus setup. BIG also has a lot of shorts. That horizontal line break right about there is what I'm looking for, okay? SNDX gapped up, sold off. That's not an error tick. It actually did that and then ended up going out pretty close to the high of day. There's the intraday, right? So it's a little weird, but certainly could have a continuation day tomorrow. JOBY. This one feels like nobody's watching it. So you could make the argument that I shouldn't have this on watch because it's not really in play, right? It's more just based on the chart. This kind of little cup and handle over the last month or so is a little bit interesting. But anyway, one of my least favorites just because of that, because it's not really in play. CDT, this one feels a little loose to me, and I watched it trade today, and it's stupid spready at times. I doubt I'll trade it, but it is still kind of interesting over this level, right? SSNT, big rip. I guess that was maybe last week, and then it's starting to curl back up again, so I'm going to put that one on watch. MRKR. Had it on gap list and took it off the gap list before the market opened because it had given it all back in pre-market, but ended up having a nice pop. So I didn't have it on a chart, but maybe it gives a follow-through setup tomorrow. SHAK is Shake Shack. Nice volume, pretty strong close. ALT, recent high flyer. Now we've got 3 red days in a row down into that, below the 8-day. So that is a decent setup for a bounce play tomorrow. We'll see if we get an A+ setup in it. And then a few potential gappers. INAB is closed at $1.28. But as I'm talking to you, it's trading at 153. So they did have news in after hours and it's gapping up. If it's still gapping in the morning, it'll be on the gap playlist. LPTH is what I meant to type there. There's the daily, closed at 132. Trading at 150 in after hours. They also had a headline. We'll see if it's gapping. Doesn't seem to be like a lot of people focusing on that one. And then CNTB, which ugly daily, but in after hours it's trading at $1.36. They had news in after hours, so trading up about here. If it's still gapping in the morning, it also goes on the gap playlist. And as we always do, we'll add other gappers in the pre-market to this list. That's it for me. Remember FOMC on Wednesday. So a lot of times the Monday, and we did see that this afternoon, can be really dead, and the Tuesday can be even more dead leading into FOMC. But we'll see. It doesn't mean we won't get some A+ setups and make some money. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat.